food systems are multi-actor and multi-connected systems which have become highly vulnerable to environmental crises as well as global sociopolitical changes. We have seen, for example, how inequitable distribution of food, despite the large quantities produced by the industrialized system, result in large amounts of food surplus and waste. Especially in urban areas, consumption patterns have created an ideal of unlimited and accessible food with high aesthetic standards. However, we ignore the implications that these high standards have for the rest of the food production and distribution chain, especially when food must travel long distances to reach our homes. Different actors come into play when talking about food systems. Here we can identify farmers, distributors and logistic operators, wholesale markets, supermarkets, redistribution actors, restaurants, canteens, and finally consumers at home. Considering the challenges our food system faces, it's clear we need new solutions to ensure everyone has access to healthy, fair and sustainable food. This is where alternative food networks called AFNs come into play. AFNs are food initiatives that use existing networks and infrastructure to provide alternative solutions to food production, distribution, acquisition, and consumption. They aim to avoid or reduce environmental and social harm, promoting cleaner, fairer practices, and thus the sustainability of the whole chain. The developments in Milan highlight how AFNs can address food system challenges, offering practical models for change. Polymides' lab's competence in food systems has grown over the last 15 years via research and applied projects, such as Nutrire Milano, launched in 2009 in partnership with Milan South Agricultural Park and Slow Food, to create one of Milan's first farmers' markets, called Mercato della Terra. Coltivando, a community garden placed in Bovisa campus of Politecnico di Milano since 2011. The project was co-designed with the surrounding communities, bringing people together both from university and the neighborhood. Sospesa, a service established in off-campus Nolo that aims to create a solidarity network of local actors to provide balanced food to people in need. Since 2020, Sospesa distributes 20 grocery boxes every week to vulnerable people in the Nolo neighborhood. In 2023, as Polymides' lab, we joined the On Foods PNRR project, mixing our expertise in the field of service and spatial design. On Foods is a project working on sustainable development of food and nutrition in Italy. It includes 26 partners working for 3 years in 7 thematic spokes. As Polymides' lab, we are involved in Spoke 1, about global sustainability, which focuses on providing elements to improve the efficiency of food value chains.
In particular, we are involved in 3 main projects: PPP Europe, Shingo, and 5RU. In recent years, public and private food procurement programs have been recognized as effective policy tools to improve the quality, variety, accessibility, and sustainability of food in canteens. PPP Europe's partners, coming from several backgrounds, are working together to promote a sustainable supply chain involving their different areas of expertise. The research set 3 main deliverables to be completed by the end of the first, second, and third year. The first period focuses on collecting 35 case studies, 5 from each university, chosen based on their background. All of them were read across, extracting insights that instruct the work on strategies during the second year. The research aims to rethink procurement, enhancing collaboration between small-scale farmers, alternative production systems, and consumers, starting within the university model. The project considers campuses as a city in the city, as a component in a wider system that involves neighborhoods, cities, and rural areas. The macro system allows several interactions among different actors in which research can bring innovation. PPP Europe aims to define and prototype sustainable guidelines that can improve public and private procurement in university campuses, promoting alternative food networks. Then we have Shingo. Shingo is short for Scientific Innovation, Technology and Sustainability, Governance and Regulation. This task aims to analyze cross-sectoral governance models that promote creation of alternative food networks for a more sustainable and equitable food system. The project started by identifying these emerging solutions in Italy, comparing them with their international counterparts, and creating a visual image of the current situation, which we call the food system map. This work allowed the research team to understand the current situation in the city and to recognize actors to be invited to the next phases of work. The next step was to involve these actors in imagining sustainable solutions through different workshops. Workshops were based on the creation of 4 future scenarios. These scenarios aim to spark conversation among participants that may lead to future collaboration or food policy initiatives. Finally, the third task is FAFRU, meaning fair and efficient wholesale market for improving fruit and vegetable consumption. This task analyzed the role of Italian wholesale market in supporting healthy consumption habits. Given that wholesale markets are the link between the supply chain and the distribution networks, they can play a key role in distributing fresh and diverse food, including also vulnerable consumers. Technology is an important enabler here. It can help improve supply chain management and optimize the system's operation. This task started with research about the functioning of the wholesale market in Italy, specifically in Milan, Parma and Catania. The next steps will be to compare the different services and management offerings from each wholesale market, each dealing with different quantities and types of food. This analysis will result in recommendation and possible solutions to improve the marketing and increase the consumption of fruit and vegetables in other cities.